Hi everyone, this is Elias Hafidi from INSOC, a PhD student. Welcome to the module one of this course on symmetric cryptography and secure network protocol. In this module, we are going to build a conceptual foundation you'll need for everything that follows. By the end of these slides, you'll understand what symmetric encryption is, now and how block ciphers work, and why the physical network is one of the most elegant ideas in the history of computer science. Let's start with the fundamental question: why does encryption exist at all? Every day, over 300 billions emails are sent, billions of people conducts banking transactions, medical consultations, and military communications over shared networks. Without encryption, any packet intercepted transit is immediately readable. The attacker doesn't need to break anything; they just need to be at the right place on the network. Encryption useless exists to make the intercepted data useless without the secret key. Symmetric encryption is defined by one of simple principle. The same key is used to both encrypt and decrypt the message. Look at the diagram. Alice has a plain text message. Let's call it M. She applies an encryption algorithm using key K, let's call it K, and produces ciphertext C. Bob receives C, applies the decryption algorithm using the same key, and recovers M. The cache is shared and the challenge is shared. That both the power and the challenge of this approach. The power, it's very fast. The challenge, how do you share the key securely in the first place? To understand the symmetric encryption fully, it helps to know what is not asymmetric. Encryption uses two keys: a public key anyone can see, and a private key only the owner holds. Asymmetric key or asymmetric is great for key exchanging and digital signature, but it's computationally expensive. Symmetric encryption is much faster. It's what gets used to actually encrypt book data in the practice. Modern protocols like SSH and TLS use both asymmetric encryption to securely exchange a symmetric key, then symmetric encryption for the actual session data. So these two families aren't competitors, they are partners. Within symmetric encryption, there are two main cipher types. Block cipher takes a fixed length chunk of the data, say 64 bytes, a bit, applies a series of transformations, and produces an encrypted block of the same size. DES and IES are both block the ciphers. A stream cipher, by contrast, encrypts one bit or byte at a time, producing a key stream that XORs with the plaintext continuously. Stream ciphers can be faster for real-time applications like audio streams. This course focuses on block ciphers, specifically DAS and IAS, because they form a backbone of network security protocols. Now, the most important concepts in this module: the Festal network, invented by Horst Festal at IBM in 1973, its structural design behind the ES, and many other ciphers. Here is how it works. Take a plaintext block and split it into two equal halves. Call them L for left and right, R for right. In each round, you apply a round function f to the right half combined with the round subkey. The output of f is XORed with the left half, produce the new right half. The old right half simply becomes the new left half. You repeat this for multiple rounds. This use 16. What makes this brilliant is the decryption works with the exact same circuit. You just use the subkeys in reverse order. You don't need a separate decryption algorithm, elegance through reversibility. Claude Shannon, the father of information theory, published a landmark paper in 1949 identifying two properties: that any strong cipher must have a confession and diffusion. Confession means the relationship between the key and the ciphertext should be as complex and nonlinear as possible. This is typically achieved through substitution like S-box. Diffusion means that the changing a single bit of the plaintext should change on the average half of the ciphertext bits. This achieved through permutation. Every modern block cipher, DS, AES, and beyond is built around these two principles. For a quick historical perspective, cryptography is thousands of years old. Julius Caesar used a simple shift cipher, the vinegar. Cipher was considered unbreakable for 3 centuries, until Charles Babbage cracked it in 1854. I'm sorry. In World War II, the Enigma machine was broken by Alan Turing's team at Bletchley Park. Each breakthrough came because computing power grew faster than cipher designs anticipated. DS standardized in 1977 was broken in 56 hours in 1998. Is standardized in 1801, remains secure today, but the story doesn't end here. So let's consolidate it. In this module, you've learned four key concepts: symmetric, encryption use one shared key. Block ciphers process fixed size data chunks. The Fistel network provides an elegant round structure that enables reversible encryption, and Shannon principle of confusion and diffusion explains why well-designed ciphers are hard to break. In Module 1, we are going inside AES and discover exactly where it failed. So, for the coming up, the DAS algorithm is in full details. It's S-box and the key schedule, and then the attack will calculate exactly how long it takes to break the AES with modern hardware. So, see you in the Model 2.